Welcome to the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. What a beautiful Tuesday evening it is, folks. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. And a look now at the Utah Jazz's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll face off against Ja Morant and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Saturday, they'll host the Miami Heat.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. We've got Damian Lillard. Ivica Zubac's out there with Thompson. Then there's Aaron Gordon, and it's Hart in a two-guard. And for Utah, Scotty Barnes is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Herb Jones. Then it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Just about halfway through the season, Grant. Which half of the season went quicker for you, the first or the second?
You know, BA, after all the anticipation, the first half just goes by in a hurry. And the second half, you are in a rhythm, so the games can blend into one. So I'm going to be a politician. The answer is both.
Now here's Hart. Lillard outside. It's Thompson, high post. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Hart from long range. Here's Zubac, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Minnesota shooting their first foul shots of the night. And he can't get the first one. And the Jazz haven't been past the second round since 2007. Now trying to build a contender.
Well, BA, they know in the West that's a tall order. They got to be patient and build this thing from the ground up.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. We talked about defending Damian Lillard, the future Hall of Fame point guard. Coach remarked, Dame's been doing this a long time. He scored a lot of points. He knows how to beat any defense. From our end, it becomes about effort, making Lillard work for every point he gets. BA, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Oh, there's the alley! Pass to Lillard. Back to Zubac. Lillard outside. 6 on the shot clock. Zubac with a screen on Barnes. For 3, here's Lillard. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Coming into this, having knocks to win against San Antonio in their last game.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
And Minnesota with possession here, following the 3 by Utah. Back to Hart, deflects the pass. Gordon, the pass to Hart. Here's Zubac. Misses the baby hook.
Still looking to get their offense in gear. 0 for 3 to start this game.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And that one's good. Holmgren.
And Holmgren already has the trust of his teammates, which is why they set screens for him.
Thompson outside. Back to Lillard. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Gordon with a screen on Jones. Here's Lillard. Utah grabs the miss.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Pass to Jones. The 3 is up. Thompson pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 4. Lillard outside. Back to Thompson. 3-pointer. And it's Lillard. That time on the assist by Thompson.
Well, look, he's struggled so far, but maybe that basket is all he needs to get going.
Now here's Young. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Grant.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
Both free throws good from Barnes. And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Dan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row. The most sustained success this franchise has ever known.
Now here's Lillard. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
Amongst the all-time leaders in threes made, Damian Lillard, very comfortable from range.
Here's Young. He played a great game against San Antonio. Back to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. So Jones will go to the free throw line. Damian Lillard picks one up, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, you know, every team wants multiple Herb Jones on their roster. He can really shoot it, and Herb's wing defense is just elite.
Now here's Hart, 15 in his last outing. Here's Lillard, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Barnes. You know, off the court stand, Damian Lillard has another career going as a rapper.
Well, B.A., I've enjoyed a few tracks, though I prefer his performance on the hardwood where his shooting and scoring do all the talking. Well, few players can carry an offense like Damian Lillard, whether it's stretching the floor with those deep threes, driving it, or even just passing it. Dame can do it all.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Pass to Young from deep. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Lillard. Thompson outside. And here's Gordon. Hart finds Zubac. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. For 3, here's Lillard. Barnes with the rebound.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Thompson with a steal. Gordon outside. Pass to Thompson. Here's Lillard. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Well, this is a risk of contesting Lillard too closely. Dame has one of the best free throw percentages of all time.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And over the 5 decades of the Jazz franchise history, almost half of those years, they were coached by the great Jerry Sloan.
Well, the Jazz were a team that took on Jerry Sloan's toughness and a willingness to fight at all times. Those days are in the past, but they still echo in Utah.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And it's Jones with the ball for the Jazz. Outside Young, takes a 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Thompson. 4-3. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. Herb Jones picks one up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Here are some of the best and most intelligent shooters in the association. Ivica Zubac, third.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
Pass to Jones. Young from long range, and he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
The crisp mechanics of Young on display there. A guy who has his shot down cold.
Outside Hart. Now here's Gordon. McDaniels covering. The three from Thompson. Utah with the rebound.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
McDaniels a screen. Inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, you can't sleep on McDaniels' athleticism if you're the defense. At 6'9", he can absolutely hammer it home.
Now here's Lillard. 10 points for him. Pass to Thompson. Now it's Hart, guarded by Young. Now here's Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lillard. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. A big group substitution here for Utah. Messi, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Barnes. Dunn, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jones. Free throw good, Lillard. Jazz trail by 3. Zubac with the steal. Fast break, Minnesota. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Zubac. Thompson's got 6 points.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Young against Thompson. Young, the pass to Kuzma. Oh, rejected by Lillard. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
When you think about it, they're trailing in part because they're giving away too many trips to the charity stripe.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. The first one falls.
And they've already made a lot of trips to the line.
That one's no good.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Blocked! Now Lillard. 13 points in the game. Pass to Thompson. Fires the three. Drills it from deep. 10 points for him.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Kuzma with a screen on Hart. The kick out to Young. 6 to shoot. They need this. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Tried to come right back at him with the three. Not that time.
Hart from long range. It's rebounded by McBride.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Here's Thompson. Out to Gordon. Lillard outside. The three is up. Nails it from three. And now a 12-point Minnesota lead.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you. Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Zubac. Daniels comes in for Thompson. Knippel's checked in for Hart. And it's Shepard in for Lillard. Kuzma against Gordon. Now here's Kuzma. Tight defense on him. To the middle. Here's Young. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
Nice work by Young. He can be a pest in there.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Here's Young. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Drains the triple.
Well, Trae Young is a tremendous outside shooter with almost limitless range.
Thompson, a screen on Young. Here's Shepard, guarded by Young, and it's Shepard missing.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
There's Young with the three. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Knippel. He played a great game against San Antonio. To the inside. From 9 feet out, it's Kuzma with the miss. The Timberwolves lead by 9. Down low. It's stolen by Dunn. Pass to Misi. Here's McBride. On the take. Lays it up and banks it in. Minnesota with the ball. Here's Shepard. Still without a bucket. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Well, I like the activity of Daniels there.
And watching Dyson Daniels over the past year or two, he's really coming to his own, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, sometimes it's just about being in the right situation, in a role that plays to your strength. That's really unlocked some things for him.
Free throw good, Daniels.
You can call Dyson Daniels a 6'8" point guard. He is great handling the ball, and let me tell you, few better defenders than Daniels in the league.
So hits one and misses one at the line. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Trailing by 8. That one's good for 2.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Shepard, averaging around 5 points a game. Pass to Thompson. And here's Daniels. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
There's the screen by Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Knipple. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Shepard. Over Young. And it's Shepard missing. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Minnesota. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. More 2K action in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
So for Minnesota right now, we've got him in Thompson. Damian Lillard out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Thompson, and it's Knipple in at the 3. Thompson outside. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Jazz trail by 10. Williams looking around. Screen by Holmgren. Goes up from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Lillard outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Herb Jones picks one up. And, Coach, we see more and more teams looking to push the pace. What took so long?
I don't know what took so long, B.A. I think what happens as coaches and as players, you realize that it's tough to score against the best defensive teams in the half court where their defense is set. And so if you can get the ball down the floor quickly and beyond the attack before they are locked in, you got a much better chance to generate quality shots.
That one misses. Jazz trail by 11. Holmgren finds Williams. Holmgren outside. Barnes with a screen on Thompson. Pass to Barnes. Stolen by Thompson. Now Lillard.
Oh, come on, bust that, baby.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Back to Hart. The 3. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Hart's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside McBride. Thompson against Holmgren. Looking to win the run. Look at Chet using his size inside.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Outside Hart, pass to Knipple. Outside Hart. Lillard outside. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Here's Holmgren. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Back to Lillard. Barnes against Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 5 rebounds in the game. And here is Williams. Yet to see a basket. Holmgren with a screen on Thompson. And again, Chet Holmgren.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Thompson outside. Back to Lillard. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Lillard's got 25 points in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Let's look back on this past month and see the teams who were lights out from three-point range. Fourth, the Timberwolves.
Well, look, they've been great over the last month from 3. That is so important for their offense. Making threes opens up the entire floor.
Here's Barnes. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Here's McBride. Off target with the 3. Minnesota leading by 13. It's stolen by Barnes. And they're pushing it up. A nice shot by McBride. McBride's got his second basket.
Yeah, great defense from Barnes. With 7-foot-plus wingspan, Scotty can create havoc.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Some changes for Minnesota. Ivica Zubac comes in for Thompson, and Aaron Gordon subbed in for Hart. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Thompson outside. Back to Lillard. Launches a 3. Utah grabs the miss. Barnes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Zubac. Here's Williams. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
To the paint. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now here's McBride, averaging around 5 points a game. Gordon outside. Pass to Thompson. Lillard against Jones. Here's Knipple. Just 3 to shoot. Utah grabs the miss. Barnes has got rebound number 7 tonight. A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Knipple is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knipple is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
Minnesota leading by 13. Gordon finds Lillard. Thompson outside. Here's Knipple from the arc. Williams grabs the board. Pass to Holmgren. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Williams against Gordon. Williams passes to Jones. Holmgren with a screen on Lillard. Deflected. Pass to Knipple. Zubats against Holmgren. Thompson, a screen on Jones. And that one's good. Lillard.
They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Utah. It's an 18-point game. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. Barnes with a screen on Lillard. So Utah ends up going with a new group. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Misi to snap the cold streak. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Ivica Zubats. Utah shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And they tell players, your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less, Grant.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy. You know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
He was practically levitating over the floor. Aaron Gordon.
McDaniels, a screen on Thompson. Pass to Kuzma. Utah moving the ball around. Young can't hit.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Brian, back over to you.
It's a beautiful thing. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
Well, Young is so tenacious that it balances out any of the size differential in the paint.
Gordon outside. Back to Lillard. Takes the three. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Young. To the inside. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
Here's Knipple, guarded by Young. Now here's Lillard. Fires from deep. Fires in the triple. Lillard's got 34.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Young, the pass to McDaniels. Now Kuzma. Young from long range. Gordon pulls it in.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Lillard against Young. The three from Thompson. The offensive rebound. Pass to Gordon. Now Thompson. Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Lillard. Another one falls for Minnesota.
A steady start has turned into a spectacular second quarter for him.
Now Young. Inside. Here's Kuzma. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight. Lillard passes to Zubac. Lillard outside. Three-pointer off the mark. Jazz trail by 20. Pass to Young. Outside McDaniels. Lillard against Kuzma. There's Young with the 3, and that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Lillard passes to Thompson. Gordon outside. Thompson outside. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. Outside McDaniels. Dunn outside. Pass to Young. Beyond the arc. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now Messi, and they're on the break. And the layup is good off the glass. Messi's got 6.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And that concludes the first half. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 14. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Do a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just had to be ourselves, just be ourselves, move the ball, play the unselfish, and we're going to get ourselves on offense.
Stay true to you, guys.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest.
High flyers, every single one. But the truth is, creativity is the special sauce.
And voters can't really judge that without knowing what they're going to see. Competition-level dunks are kept secret. Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Jazz.
They're like tourists not paying attention. Head in the clouds, can't see the pickpockets coming.
If the game continues like this, no one's going to be paying attention. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Minnesota leading by 14. Trae Young out there with Herb Jones. Then there's Barnes. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. And it's Holmgren in at center, filling out the middle. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half.
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
Barnes with a screen on Thompson. Young, the pass to Barnes. Outside Jones. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Minnesota with possession here. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. To the rim, Young!
Yeah, so smart of Young to push the pace as much as he can in transition.
Gordon outside. Back to Lillard. The three-pointer off the mark. And Young has got the ball here for the Utah Jazz. Down by 15. Everyone talks about Jaden McDaniels' defense, and for good reason, Stan.
Well, B.A., one way to get a lot of playing time is to be the best at something. McDaniels is a total lockdown defender on the wing. He can guard anybody.
So it's Minnesota now, following the bucket by Utah. Back to Lillard. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Lillard's got 41.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Holmgren, the pass to Young. Back to Holmgren. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, these teams have been outstanding at creating offense through their defense. The Timberwolves, number 1.
And when you turn it over against these guys, they make you pay for it. They lead the league in points off turnovers.
Pass to Knipple. Thompson outside. Off target from three-point range. Jazz trail by 16. Right side Jones. Young, the pass to McDaniels. No good from outside.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
He's got that quick twitch. Lillard not afraid to go up through bodies.
In the game, he shot 6 of 7 from the line.
And just continuing to do damage from the free throw line. Impressive.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
Barnes passes to Young. Barnes with a screen on Thompson. Back to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, if you're free in the pick and roll, Young will find you.
Minnesota leading by 16. Thompson right side. Thompson outside. No good on the 3. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Utah moving the ball around. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, a nice slam by the swingman Barnes. His athleticism is his greatest strength.
Pass to Knipple. Jacks up a 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside Young. McDaniels, a screen on Thompson. Tipped. Oh, stolen by Lillard. To the middle. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, in addition to scoring, Lillard is a gifted facilitator. He'll detect those big weaknesses in the defense.
Now here's Jones. He's averaging about 6 points per game. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Ivica Zubac's checked in for Thompson, and it's Josh Hart in for Gordon. Here's Lillard. 43 points in the game. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. All right, a chance to check out stats for Damian Lillard.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Here's Knipple. He's got 5. The 3 from Thompson. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And Holmgren's got the ball here for Utah. 19-point game. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Lillard. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Barnes.
Just a highly effective free throw shooter. You cannot afford to give Lillard too many looks from the charity stripe.
And it's Utah with the ball. Now here's Jones. Outside Young. Barnes with a screen on Thompson. Here's Young. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
Yeah, don't let his size fool you. Trey is really good finishing around the hoop.
Pass to Knipple. Back to Lillard. Fires top of the key. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Jazz trail by 19. Outside Young. Outside McDaniels. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 8 points for Scotty Barnes.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Knipple. He's got 5. Lillard outside. Puts up a 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Holmgren, the pass to Jones. And here's Barnes. Pass to Young. 5 to shoot. Barnes with a screen on Hart. Young can't hit. Minnesota leading by 17. It's Thompson, high post. Working on Barnes. Back to Thompson. Here's Lillard. There's the triple. Utah grabs the miss. McDaniels got 5 rebounds in the game. Barnes finds Jones. Here's McDaniels. That shot missing. Great D that time from Zubac. Hart inside. Holmgren's there. And here's Knipple from the arc. Buries it from 3. Knipple's got 8 points.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively. And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Pass to Knipple. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Now here's Lillard. Thompson passes to Hart. And here's Knipple from the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Jazz trail by 17. On the wing, Jones. Young looking over the floor. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 9 rebounds now. Pass to Thompson. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Boy, he can't miss right now. This is as locked in as you get.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Minnesota with some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Thompson, and it's Shepard in for Lillard. Minnesota leading by 17. Pass to Hart. Here's Knipple. Give him 8. And here's Shepard for 3. That shot off the mark.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Jones sets a screen. Barnes with it. He's got 11. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
This team relies on Barnes to drill threes, just stretching out the floor.
Hart with a screen on Williams. Thompson outside. Pass to Hart. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Barnes. Poke loose. Jones with a screen on Hart. Barnes against Hart. This one for 3. Barnes, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
To the inside. Now Kuzma. He has 6. Outside McBride. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. First trip to the line for him here. And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. Minnesota with the ball. 22 was their biggest lead. Thompson outside. Pass to Shepard. Zubac with a screen on Williams. And here's Zubac. He's guarded by Barnes. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
There's the screen by Kuzma. Down low. Stolen by Thompson. Fast break, Minnesota. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Yeah, Shepard has a knack of getting his teammates open looks.
Well, with his foundation defensively, Coach, everything else is a bonus for Ausar Thompson.
Yeah, and actually, DA, he's becoming more proficient on the offensive end. The evolution of Ausar's game, that'll be a big part of this team's success going forward.
And here's Shepard for 3. Utah grabs the miss. Shot from the top of the key. No luck on that one.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could.
Lets it go from deep. And the three-pointer goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
If you're looking for the game's next great shooter, keep an eye on Shepherd. This kid is special.
Back to Williams. From behind the arc. Knipple with the rebound. Knipple's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hart. It's stolen by Kuzma. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Williams. Going inside. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Here's Shepherd. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Shepherd's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's Minnesota. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. Dyson Daniels out there with Thompson. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then it's Knipple. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Lillard outside. Thompson with a screen. Lillard passes to Thompson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
And he makes both free throws. One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. You agree?
I absolutely agree, B.A., and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league and the way guys appreciate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score or trying to make an offensive play and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try to get fouled, jumping into people and stuff. Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game, first here in this second half.
Here's McBride. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Shooting one.
And the free throw, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 19. Daniels outside, fires for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. The Jazz have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Outside Young. McDaniels, a screen on Thompson. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Thompson.
Well, McDaniels is a physical player. He doesn't mind getting roughed up a bit while trying to score.
2.
Free throw good, McDaniels.
A defensive ace. Jaden McDaniels gets the toughest perimeter assignment every night, using his length, athleticism, and effort to frustrate opponents.
And both free throws good for McDaniels. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Lillard outside. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. There's Young with the three. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Lillard's got 5 rebounds in the game. Thompson with it, and it's Young picking him up. Pass to Lillard. Thompson, a screen on Kuzma. Lillard passes to Thompson. Yes! Great play by Lillard to set it up. And the Timberwolves lead by 19. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside McBride. Kuzma outside. Sinks the tray.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
Daniels outside. Pass to Thompson. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Jazz. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside McBride. They set the screen. And here's Young. 5 on the clock. Holmgren, the pass to McDaniels. Pulls up on the wing. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything.
Good! Another from 3.
I mean, his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most three-point makes in a season. Here's Young, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Knocks down the long J.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his 2nd in this half.
Back to Lillard. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Jazz trail by 16. McDaniels passes to McBride. Young with it. Now guarded by Daniels. Inside. Fades back. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Lillard passes to Thompson. And stolen by Holmgren. It's McDaniels on the wing. Covered by Daniels. The kick out to Young. Right side McDaniels. Launches it. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. For 3, here's Lillard. Minnesota again missing. The Jazz have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this 4th. Pass to Young. Tipped. And here is Thompson. Here's Lillard. McBride covers. Here's Daniels. Back to Thompson. From the baseline. Shoots over Young. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
We see a taste of Thompson's ridiculous athleticism, keeping his body under control while taking a hit.
Pass to Young. The kick out to Kuzma. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it.
Yo, watch his step back. It's 15.
And so it's Minnesota with it. 22 was their biggest lead.
Timeout.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Gordon against McDaniels. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Gets the 3-ball to go. Lillard's got 51.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Young with it. Now Thompson defending. McDaniels, a screen on Thompson. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Yeah, you're not going to find too many floor generals better than Young.
Now here's Zubats. Lillard outside. Unloads. That one rolls around and rims out. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for Utah. Trailing by 19. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
A different look for Utah. Barnes, he's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Jones in for McBride. On defense, Minnesota. Pass to Holmgren. Outside McDaniels. Here's Barnes. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And after a lackluster first half, he's playing with a lot more energy now. Sometimes it takes that break to reset.
Now here's Thompson. Zubats with a screen on Barnes. Here's Thompson. Utah with the rebound. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game. McDaniels passes to Jones. Left side Young. Let's go with a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Minnesota leading by 14. Outside Hart. Jones against Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Back to Hart. Lillard outside. And no good. The dry spell continues. The Jazz have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. McDaniels from long range.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Holmgren against Zubats. Pass to Thompson. Hart from long range. Utah grabs the miss. Barnes has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Now here's Young. Here's Holmgren. Wow, the length of Chet.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
That free throw good from Holmgren.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Lillard. Lillard, tough finish inside.
And with the lead, they're focused on creating good looks in the paint.
Free throw good, Lillard. Jazz trail by 16. McDaniels outside. Hard against Barnes. Young outside. Beyond the arc. Look at Young, making it look easy.
One of the elite scorers in this league. Trae Young with another big night. He is relentless.
Now Hart. Now Thompson fires the 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Now Barnes. Young outside. From deep. Oh, it's off. Thompson with it. Outside Lillard. Thompson outside. Lets it go from 11. Now Hart. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard fires! He's off from 3. Jazz trail by 16.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Timberwolves.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Damian Lillard.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Here's Holmgren. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. Now Thompson. Gordon. Oh, off target from downtown. So it's Minnesota picking up the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Damian, I mean, the stat line was just outstanding for you tonight. You had it going early. How were you able to be so effective?
I mean, like you said, I came out to start the game and I was aggressive. Looking for opportunities, getting downhill, getting to the...
All right, thanks, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.